What's up, new players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today we got a market watch where we go over some of the cards and some of the packs that you can get in Dragon Ball Super card game and look at how the prices fluctuate, because that is a huge aspect when it comes to Dragon Ball Super card game, because this game fluctuates. Just look at this Broly starter deck. It used to cost around $12 when it first came out, and now look at that price, $64 for the Broly starter deck. And it's not even like people are playing Broly right now. No one's really playing Broly. It's just, I feel, a collector's item, and obviously there are some pretty overpowered cards in there, like this Paragus right here that you guys can see in the bottom, which is one of the best super combos. So $64 for this Broly starter deck. So I wanted to go over this because not only is this Broly starter deck going up and up and up in price, check this out. I tripped out a little bit on this one. The Awakening starter deck, which is the first starter deck that ever was released for Dragon Ball Super card game. The first starter deck ever used to cost around $10. I think it even dropped around $8 because nobody was buying it because it's so outdated. But now look at it. $23.78. It went up in price like double. Like, this is insane. What is this showing me? This is showing me that if you want to collect the starter decks, there could be potential value in collecting the starter decks and keeping them sealed for a long time. Because this Broly, 64 bucks, this OG starter deck, 24 bucks, they are going up in price. So I would recommend you guys to buy these new starter decks, you know, maybe one or two, and just keep them in your closet sealed up or put them in a safe place. This went up in price. Last week it was $10. Now it went up to $14. So the economy and everything is going back to normal, so people are buying stuff now, so they're able to raise the prices again. So starter decks, seal them up, collect them, and just put them in your storage. Okay, so a card I wanted to go over is Ribrianne Punishing Passion. So this card is $70. It just keeps going up in price. It never goes down. It just keeps going up and up and up. I remember last time it was $50. Now it's $70. Now it's literally $20 more. I don't know how much more expensive it's going to get, but I have a feeling this card is going to keep going up in price. Should you buy it? I don't think so, unless you are building a green deck, and you know I am going to be playing green decks for a long time, because this card makes your opponent discard 2 cards by paying 2 energies if your leader is green. So it's very useful and very powerful and could literally win you a game, and for that reason it costs $70. We'll see next week how much higher in price it goes, but this is the most expensive card in draft box number 5. So now let's look at the new Unison cards, and the most expensive card in there at the moment that's not a secret rare is Shinran Unison of Calamity. They don't have the secret rares up yet because they did reveal the secret rares, and they don't have the pricing for those cards yet. But look, we got Shinran Unison of Calamity. This card stays at 25. It hasn't gone up, it hasn't gone down for about a month. It's just stayed there at 25 for good reason. It's a very powerful card. It minuses your opponent's battle cards by giving itself a marker, and it's also able to see your opponent's hand and steal a card away from them if you take away markers, and you can attack cards in active mode. Very powerful card, well deserving of its $24.98 mark. And honestly, I would just wait on it. Maybe you pull it, and I think the price of this card is definitely got to go down. So I also wanted to check out Machikabura the Broken Seal, because this is a new card that went up in price. It was like $8 or so last week, and this is the second most expensive card of Rise of Unison Warriors, for good reason, but I do not know why it keeps going up in price. It's a very powerful card for sure, but I have no idea why people, or the the people that are selling the card, are making it so expensive. What does it do? Well, let me tell you what it does. An auto that when this card is played, you can declare an energy, cost, and character name until the end of your opponent's next turn. Your opponent cannot play the declared card. So once you play it, you could say, I don't want you to play a 3-cost Goku. and then your opponent will not be able to play that. Very powerful. And he's also able to search you out one Dark Dragon Ball from your deck to your hand. So this guy's pretty darn good. It's going up in price. We'll see next week if he's going up higher and higher in price. It's a 2-drop that stops your opponent from bringing anything out from the new Rise of the Unison Warrior. So that's the most expensive card, the second most expensive card in that set. So I also wanted to go over some secret rares. We got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Peak of Primitive Power. This card went down in price. I remember there was a point where it was costing around almost $200, and now it went down to $104. It went down roughly around $20 in the last week, so now it's a lot cheaper. It might go down slightly more ever since Piccolo got banned. This card, oh, not banned, ever since Piccolo got errated, pretty much they made him whack. This card has gone down in price, and it might go down in price some more. If this card goes under $100, I would definitely say pop it. And talking about going under $100, we got SS3 Scramble, Raditz, Vegeta, and Broly, which is a must run in any dual color deck that's dual color red-green. This card, upon being played, it takes 2 of your opponent's life, and that right there is insane on its own. $83, 84 bucks. This is the cheapest I've seen it in a while. I remember at one point it dropped to like $50, $60. But this card used to be $100, and now it went down to $83. And maybe next week, stay tuned for next Monday 10 a.m. we drop these market watches, so you guys are updated every week on the prices. Next week we'll check into this card, and hopefully it goes down in price. If this card goes to $70, I am going to buy this card because I do not own this card, and it's a must run. And what? We got Son Goku Vegeta Apex of Power. It's $150, guys. This card went down in price. It used to cost almost $200, like roughly $180 plus tax. It's almost $200. Now it went down $50, approximately $50 cheaper for a Victory Strike. I wanted to go over this card because I thought that was pretty insane. It's going down in price. Nobody's really playing it. It's hard to bring out. Invoker's kind of dead right now with the Vajanks deck out there. So 150 bucks. You guys want to get a collector's card? I know if you get this card PSA graded number 10 in the future, just looking at these freaking starter decks going up in price, this card will definitely be a must run. And that's going to be the end of the video. Those are the cards I wanted to go over. And if you guys like these type of videos, hit me a like, subscribe if you are new here, and let me know any card set or series you guys want me to go over in the next week's market watch, so I could definitely look into those cards and give you guys an approximation of if it's worth the buy or should you just wait on it. So like we always say, y'all stay super.
Awaken now, beast mode, victory strike that mic. J's on my feet while I triple strike. Going in for game, you wish you did the same. Here comes the fool, I pity the fool. Double strike, draw two, who would've knew? I bad ring laser.